Today we're at the RAI. We have 3 conferences. We have the Blockchain Expo, but also the IoT and Artificial Intelligence. 8,000 people are coming here, and let's find out what we can learn here. It's 200 speakers. Oh, you just have free registration. 8,000 people, 7 theaters, and a lot of booths in one hall in the RAI. How do I get attention? Now, how easy is this? I made it! I did it! Gluon, the intelligent automotive marketplace. All cars on the blockchain. And look at the IoT theater. And a huge amount of startups. How do you get attention? Let me have one. Edge computing. And a full house here. All the ideas. Look, blockchain technology. Okay, and IBM is the only business partner which has lots of practical applications. And of course they're here. So in this Friday, there's another conference. What's the name of it?
Blockchain Rethink Trust Conference.
In the Beurs of Berlage. And it's about corporate blockchain projects in an excellent way. And cool IoT. Yes, sound and power. And software. And lots of ICOs talk to the advisors. So we have Entitle, and we have Sebastian from?
Orthodox.
And of course Malta is here with the #1 regulator. And in the ICO track, we now have Ledger. A smart web. Elastos, powered by blockchain. And HeadPay is one of the bigger ones. They have an exchange, a bank, a POS, a debit card, a mobile app. Did you know them? And of course, the Blockchain Master Group, you haven't heard about them. ICO serves, education, events and crypto jewelry. IBM is giving a presentation. Here's the Blockchain Master Group. What do you think of the events?
Well, it's beautiful event, but it's missing the investors, angels, the joint ventures.
Deeprange Chain. They raised 100 million euros and you can buy computing power for AI. And they're coming to the markets in the next quarter. And of course, Hobby, the 3rd biggest exchange in the world, 1 trillion of volume. And why are these people here? Because of soccer. And Deribit, an incredible auction trader. He's still Dutch, but not for long. It's too difficult to be a Dutch company. An important camera crews. Yes, they're here. And they're looking at the Bitcoin ATM. From BTC identity, the most important thing, show card, blockchain-based digital identity, that is a real big trend. And Hyperledger is the biggest source of projects in the business, open permission-based blockchain. And great interviews. What would a conference without Bitfury from the Ukraine, Amsterdam, everywhere be? 400 people, incredible company. And of course, Credits is in here. They got 20 million and they're coming to the market with their mainnet next month. And what do they promise? Ladies and gentlemen, 1 million transactions per second. 1 cent transactions and 0.001 second per transaction. They're going to be alive. They're from Russia, 150 people, and they seem to have a real good technical skill set. And of course, blockchain and genetics. I didn't have that today, but now I have with DNA tick. Okay, at the end of the day 1, it slowly gets empty. And of course, Marieke de Ruiter from Fork is here. Global food security. And the best dressed woman of the whole show. And Gibraltar. Gibraltar, that's the place where you want to have a crypto startup. Can you get a bank account there? So everything is closed, but this, both BTC points still open for... So a Bitcoin ATM, you scan your QR code, you pay money and it immediately gets on your account. But it can be easier. They also have cards, prepaid cards, 12.50. You just buy them at the shop and the current account, the current amount of Bitcoins for 12.50 euro is being put on your private, on your wallet, and the private key is here. So immediately you're done, and then you can use that to pay anywhere where they accept these cards. And you can get them from Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum. BTC point, blockchain for the people. So, this was the last of the first day. Tomorrow, I'll be back with more things from the Blockchain Expo in the RAI in Amsterdam. Okay, let's look at one of those companies, Deeprange Chain. And Deeprange Chain is a platform which is basically where you can get artificial intelligent computing power. And in order to buy and use that, you have to buy it with DBC. That's the token, and it's based on the NEO, the Chinese Ethereum network. And there's a bunch of exchanges where you can buy and sell those things. And there's all kinds of groups like Telegram where you can use that. Now, this company has already done their ICO and basically got €100 million in revenue. And now what they're doing, they're coming on with their network online in the Q4, and that's basically Q4. We're going to get the launch of the network Q3 and Q4, and then now what they're trying to do is sign up people who have computing power, and of course they want graphics boards because artificial intelligence is very intensive in terms of numbers, and then this company tries to get as many people to sign up who have computing power, and then they buy and sell it. And in order to buy it, you need to translate the coin, and the coin becomes a utility coin and a payment mechanism, and then hopefully it becomes more popular. So next year, this is interesting to see if this company got any traction. They got 100 million, so they have to do something with it. Based in China, Silicon Valley office, lots of money to spend. So yeah. Artificial intelligent computing power, and then through Deeprange Chain and their coins.
And the abuse of workers' rights. We were approached to say, could you help us find a solution to this problem? Through a blockchain trust accelerator, which is an organization we work with on not-for-profit opportunities in the US, we're now building a solution with the US State Department of Coca-Cola that will help enforce workers' rights, will help Coca-Cola vet their supply chain from this perspective. It's around migrant workers at the moment. It's at the start. With nearly 1,500 cryptocurrencies and the use of ICOs, tokens, tokenomics, and different transactions on we've launched health organizations, individuals, and institutions who want to be able to look at and establish their risk score for trading with wallets, entities, and individuals.
Okay, crypto finance and ICO strategies.
Hacked the very next week, and hacked not a great place to be. But that's a very old world and centralized method, but it does provide value to us. This is the one we're all familiar with. Right, this is, I'm sure many of you are going on to sites like Coin Checkup. We have price per coin times the number of coins in circulation equals the total market cap. This is also borrowed from, it also has a few flaws that might not apply to the crypto. And everybody was waiting to see that when Bitcoin
allows those funds to flow, in this example, to Mrs. Miggins or Mrs. Smith, who, like you and I, is probably just trying to earn quite a modest income.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, spot on. This is actually a case we're doing in France on the blockchain to tackle this very problem. I think it's a good example of why blockchain.
But the big difference is that if you use blockchain, then you end up with all sorts of new possibilities. And it's like these basically microtransactions of this Mrs. that played the flute that day. She would have no other.
It makes a difference that people in companies that don't have access to a certain market or to a certain...
So Ed, you were at the Blockchain Innovation Conference. How did you like it?
No, it was one of the best organized and managed events that I've ever been to. You did a fantastic job of just keeping the energy up and keeping it moving, and it just makes it more of something you want to go to and keep involved in, because some of the other events just die on the vine. Yours is one of the best events out there.
Wow, and this is Ed Pulien from Selfkey. Okay, thank you for the compliment. And you've also used the videos, right? Because all these videos are available for free. We had 25,000 people watching them, but they're worth it, right? They're great speakers.
I've already sent out about a dozen of them to various people because they're just very well produced and they're very easy to send, and so it's very valuable.
Thank you for the compliment. What can we do better for next year?
No, just always increasing the quality and the what's the word for it? The name brand of the speakers. So the better.
What do you want for Big 19?
Oh, geez. You got to get Buterin, man. You got to get him. Get him there.
Who?
Vitalik.
Ah, Vitalik.
Get him there, man.
Vitalik. Okay, we're going to get him. Thank you for the compliment. Hoe voelt dat?
Top. Geweldig.
Kijk, Deeprange. Verdiend. Did you deserve it?
Yes, of course.
We trade one.